For the first time since the old days of Veterans Stadium, I attended an Eagles game this past Sunday, and despite it being what many are calling the game of the year so far, and with my team emerging victorious, it damn near killed me. Between the near freezing temperatures, the perpetual sloppy rain pouring down on us, and the unimaginable stress of the game itself, I am physically and emotionally scarred by what transpired on Sunday. And things aren't getting any easier this coming weekend. An even bigger game looms over the horizon against a much tougher opponent, at least on paper. A team whose fans are all the hungrier to take us down, in a game that somehow has even bigger ramifications on the entire season. And as crazy as it is to say, you could not pay me enough money to attend. I want to tell you about the worst sports fan I've ever known. We worked together and he was a 49ers fan, or more accurately, he was a fan of talking shit. Sure, he followed the 49ers religiously and knew everything about them, but what he really seemed to love was to talk trash. The trouble, however, was that, at least at the time, the 49ers were terrible. You would think this would dampen his desire to talk garbage, and you'd be wrong. The way it worked was like this. If you like a team, even if they were significantly better than the 49ers, they probably didn't have as many Super Bowl wins. Therefore, the 49ers were better. Even if your team just beat the 49ers by 40 points, it didn't matter. So, by his logic, unless you happen to be a Steelers fan, he had ammo to talk crap and flex about his 49ers, despite them being towards the bottom of the league. One time, it was kickoff weekend and everyone was rocking their team's gear. A customer walked in wearing a Seahawks jersey and, oh man, he starts in, talking about how much he hates the Seahawks and how much the Seahawks hate the 49ers. How that guy probably hates seeing him wearing his 49ers jersey. So he confidently walks up to the guy like, "Aw shit, what's up, what's up?" The guy didn't even seem to care, he just wanted to enjoy his breakfast without some weirdo standing over him. Now, there's 2 points to the story. The first is that this 49er fan was just that, one 49er fan. Just some weirdo and not representative of the fan base. And 2, that more and more sports fans seem to be more like this one weirdo than ever. Last year, I'm at a party watching a game and wearing my Eagles jersey. I go to the bathroom and on my way back, a guy in a Cowboys jersey points to me and says, "Eagles suck." Now, what I left out is that the game I was there to watch was the Super Bowl, and it was halftime, when the Eagles were winning by 10. I could literally point to the nearest television to disprove that no, the Eagles do not in fact suck. We were winning the Super Bowl by 10 when a Cowboys fan, who hasn't seen his team even make it to a Super Bowl in 28 years, decided that this was the time to say the Eagles suck. The Eagles went on to lose that Super Bowl, coming up just short to the Chiefs, but again, this is where the strangeness of today's sports rhetoric comes in. Everywhere I looked, people were talking about that game and that team like it was some giant failure. Like, bro, this team fell just short of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. It was easily one of the best seasons of Eagles football in my lifetime, and something I will never forget. So, to hear people, many of whom are fans of teams who haven't come close to accomplishing a fraction of that in their lifetimes, use that as fuel to talk trash, makes no sense to me. I don't know if it's the prevalence of social media or talking heads spewing hot takes and spinning narratives that simply don't exist, but it's all kind of crazy to me. The game in Philadelphia this week is going to be ugly, no matter the result. Right now, there are 49er fans saying crazy shit, like how the Eagles didn't even deserve to be in the Super Bowl last year because their QBs went down, even though that doesn't make any sense since they went down because our D-line put them down. And there are Eagle fans pretending that 49ers fans have no reason to be salty, even though we both know we would be too if we were in their shoes, which we were in 2019. And I know nothing I say can even hope to make a dent in any of that. So I'm just going to whisper out into the void. Guys, take a breath. The 49ers are a great team, and so are the Eagles. Everything is at stake, and we have a great game going down at the Link on Sunday. So just let it be what it is and try, really try, to just respect your fellow man.